Alright, so I got the rest of the line. Alright, so I got the rest of the liner glued down to the cover. I'm ready to do my gold gilt lines, so I'll kind of show you how I do that. So I'm going to place the ruler. Actually, I'm going to grab probably what I feel like is the shortest part. And then that's going to be my judge for the rest of it. So this is the shortest part right here. So I'm going to look. Looks to be just slightly over a 1/4 inch. So does this work? Alright. So this is where I'm going to go. I'm going to measure slightly over a 1/4 inch all across here. And then I'm going to make my lines on the sides so that I know where to place my ruler. So you can kind of see right there. And because that's the shortest distance, I'm going to use that for the rest of this. Okay, now that I've got those markings, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my ruler. And I want to keep a lot of space here because I'm going to come back and forth with my soldering iron, as you'll see. But I'm going to grab some tape. I'm going to tape this ruler down. Took me a while to learn this part. It makes it so much easier. Alright, so I'm just going to get this right here. I'm going to make sure everything kind of lines up. And first step is, so I've got my soldering iron on about 216 degrees. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to use any gold foil yet. I'm just going to smooth out this leather with this heat, so that the gold foil will apply evenly because it's smooth, or else it's going to be real pebbly looking. It's going to be a little bit uneven, so I'm just going to use this trick I kind of learned or figured out, I guess. So now I'm going to grab my gold foil, and I really only want to go from about there because I want to leave some room to do the corners. Yeah, that's probably good there. Pop this bad boy underneath there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to spread this out as much as I can. I'm going to try to get as parallel as I can. Instead of like this, more like that. I go real soft at first. So I go real soft at first, not to have any wrinkles. You got to go back and forth. So now you see why I'm keeping kind of a clear area here. I keep my heat fairly low. I'd rather have to go over it a good bit than it burn the gold. And because I already did that line before I put the gold down, it's already kind of indented and it just kind of follows. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Nice and smooth, dude. Alright, let's see. So I'm going to flip this up while keeping the gold foil there. And we Gucci, bruh. We Gucci. So you can see, I don't know if you can see there. There's some areas I'm going to touch up a little bit. I'm going to grab my tooler. This I'm not too concerned about because I'm going to fold over that. But just anything I see that's a little pebbly, that's a little uneven, I'm just going to kind of straighten out. Down here, there's a little bit of that. Boom. Love it. Alright, next line. Pop this underneath. Now I'm going to do my fold over and make sure it's going to be able to meet. I think it's going to meet. He's fine, honey.
I'm trying to get him up here with me so we can hug.
Alright, so once again, before I lay the gold foil down, let's make it smooth. Make it smooth. Once again, I'm doing more parallel versus Alright. Let's put the gold foil in now. Oh, come on now. I use a matte gold foil. I think it looks a lot better than the super shiny stuff. It also applies better, I feel like. So once again, I'm barely gonna press here. I don't want this gold foil to be crinkling up on me because then you can really tell. I might apply a little bit more pressure as I go to make sure this is really sticking. I don't have a magic number of how many times I do it, but we're good. Once again, do some cleanup with the tooler. Alright, so you can see I have my 4 lines. Now I just need to connect them. As I've talked about before, I have this tool here that I kind of made with this cutting mat for my interior line. So I'm gonna try to get this close for you. Alright, so similar concept as the last. I'm always going to smooth this out beforehand. Let's see what that looks like. Looks good. Here's how I'm going to clean up. I'm mostly concerned about the inside because this side, once again, I'm going to do the fold over here, so I'm not super concerned about that. Just to kind of clean this up just a little bit so it looks like one continuous line here. So that looks pretty good. It's just the same thing on the rest of them.